When you get challenged by someone who's a guy like a Jake Paul, does that piss you off?
No, it doesn't. I don't think. I think it's awesome.
You think it's awesome?
Yeah, I think it pisses me off. I think it's cool.
You think it's cool?
But it's wild the amount of people that think Mike actually stands a chance against me.
Hey, but what if he knocks you out?
Just look away.
Do you really think that you're gonna beat Mike Tyson?
I don't see how Jake survives a body attack.
Can I make the comparison to Yoda in Star Wars?
Yeah.
Like, you know Yoda.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be hobbling around, doing whatever. But when Yoda goes to
Activates.
battle, you can't be Yoda. That's his element.
I don't see Jake doing much against Mike.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one to stop me.
Jake Paul.
The conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
You still want to fuck with me? I train every day. The process goes through the whole day. I get up in the morning, do the road work, then I go to the gym at 1, then I go to the strength and conditioning guy, then it starts all over again.
The last thing to go with any fighter is their power. And Mike Tyson is a knockout guy. I mean, and if Tyson trains for this fight and really get in tip-top shape, take this fight serious, I think Jake Paul's going to get hurt.
It's kind of insulting. It's brave, it's bold of him, but it's like, Jesus Christ, there's levels to this world.
I looked at Tyson's history, he's coming from the same history that I'm coming from, He spent some time in incarceration. While he was in incarceration, I'm still out there fighting and training hard. Mm-hmm. He didn't have that.
No, Tyson can throw a punch, he can take a punch, so, he's doing something that he's used to. Now, Jake Paul makes sure that he's not in the way of those punches because Tyson's a real fighter. You got to try and stay away from him, stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations. So those 6-punch combinations.
When fighting gets you erect, what does that mean? It's orgasmic sometimes.
Tyson, in his prime, where he was just storming the gates, he just stalked people down and smashed them. Just you couldn't stop him. I put that Mike Tyson up against anybody who ever lived. That guy was a special fighter. Part of the thing about Tyson that people forget, it wasn't just the knockout punching. He was so hard to hit, man. He was bobbing and weaving. He was already short for a heavyweight, but he would get low. He was coming at you, and he had everything. He had knowledge. He had this deep library of films that he would watch. He's throwing things from his toes all the way up. He's got everything going for him. He was a different guy. It's like a different model of fighter than we had ever seen in the heavyweight division before.
Hit like on the video if you think Jake Paul called out the wrong old man. Personally, I think this fight would be career suicide for Jake.
Mike Tyson is an absolute killer. I was scared of going up against Mike Tyson. I was unsure. Scared.
I'm an exponent of the art of fighting. I'm a student of war. Alexander, Napoleon, I know them all. I read them all, I studied them all. I know the art of fight, I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied. That's why I'm so feared. That's why they feared me when I was in the ring. Because I was an annihilator. That's all I was born for. And now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on being the art of humbleness. Can you believe in me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss them. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. I'm getting ready for you. When did you know you wanted to get physical with another human being and do this stuff? Because, you can't be in right frame of mind to want to do this stuff. No. You gotta realize that. My point of view of grabbing glory, never for money, only glory. I would never risk my health for money. I don't think he's faster than me.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough. Come and say to my face, you're scared, coward. You're not man enough to look at you scared now. Scared of the real man.
You can hear them. They were two, but they sound like one punch. He do two punches that sound like one. You know how magnificent your speed has to be for that? That you don't even know that about.
But he did 3 of them.
You can do boom at the same time. As he put the boom and go down. You know, 60 and over 60 was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
60 is very young now. I have a weird personality. I don't think it's weird, though. Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. Anything I'm afraid of, I confront it. And that's my personality. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible. This guy's gonna come, he's gonna try to hurt me, which I'm accustomed to, and he's gonna be greatly mistaken. I don't think I'll be smoking for this fight, and I think I'm gonna be really irritable and nasty.
In this world with hormone replacement and vitamins and he does all this electrical muscular stimulation recovery stuff. Like when they were training Mike for that Roy Jones fight, like they were using state-of-the-art science.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a if you think he's 55 years old. That guy will hurt you.
Sign the contract, big boy. Come on, sign the contract.
I never believed that Mike Tyson could pull his punches. I'd never seen him pull his punches. But with Roy Jones, the 4-time champion of the world, Mike hit him a body shot. And he sickened Roy Jones with that body shot. But Mike didn't go for the finish.
You could tell.
And he carried Roy Jones to the final bell. I was happy that he did it, especially for Roy Jones. So Jake Paul would have seen this. I'd never seen it before. I do believe that Mike will pull his punches with Jake because there's no way that Jake Paul could take a full force punch from Mike Tyson. Got to promote the fight. They've got to sell the fight. Do you understand? The fan base has got to watch the fight. But I still think it's just going to be an occasion for Jake Paul to share the ring, like I said, with one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And I don't think that it's going to be a proper tear-up. I think that it's going to be a sparring session. Punches hurt. Jake Paul will get hurt. Do you understand? He will get hurt. But I don't think that Mike will throw full force. I think Mike will carry him.
Did Mike Tyson's former sparring partner just confirm that the fight is rigged? He seems pretty convinced it won't be a real battle, but rather two friends sparring for a big payday. Let me know your thoughts on the fight in the comments below. The fight has been postponed until November, which feels way too far away. Hopefully Mike Tyson has recovered fully by then. Hit like on the video if you still hope he knocks out this Disney kid.